Hi everybody, and apologies that I am late. I fell asleep. I was obviously so busy in the garden today that I fell asleep. Hello Catherine, nice to see you, and Karen there as well coming in. Lots of messages from people wondering if I'm okay. I'm perfectly okay. I just was so tired. I sat down, I was watching something on the computer and I fell asleep. So sorry about that, folks. Karen, Linda's in, Tina's in, Jonathan, Kathy, nice to see you. Let's just get the, whoops. Let's get, hello Corey and Rachel, whoops. Let's just, oh, what's happening here? Well, that's strange. I can't get the, oh, I don't know what's gone on here. Wait a minute, let's see. Hello, everybody, Ruby and Janet and lots of you. Whoops, okay. So hi Sarah, nice to see you. Sorry, I'm just getting my drink. Now something going strange with my tablet. It's not, oh dear. I am okay, I'm just tired, folks. Hi Hazel, nice to see you. So something is happening strange with my tablet. Let's see what's happening here. My tablet is not going to let me see the comments. This is not very helpful, folks. I can't get the tablet on. You wondered where I was. I was asleep in the chair. Hi Sally, there we go. Hi Yvonne, Hazel's in, Catherine, Linda, whoops, Paul, Steve. Hello Steve, nice to see you. Right, lots of you. Now for some reason my tablet's not wanting to actually come on and let me, it's not going to let me see the comments. That's really not going to be very helpful, is it, if I can't see the comments? Oh dear, it's not a good, not a good start here. But we do have, hello Heather, wondered where I was. Hi Jane. Well, you see, I was so busy in the garden earlier doing loads and loads of things. I obviously made myself very tired. Now, I do not know why the tablet is not coming on and letting me go on here. I'm wondering whether I try and broadcast from over there and then I will be able to see the comments on the big screen. Wait a minute, I don't know. I've got the tablet here and it's just saying 48%, but it's not doing anything. Other than just saying it's 48%. Don't know what that's all about. So you thought I had fallen asleep. You're quite right. Hi Ian, Andrew. There you go. You're not staying in long as you need an early night. I don't blame you, Ruby. Ruby's been packing up her house because she's moving to this jolly old Isle of Wight. But of course, she's got to get up for work in the morning. I am okay, Sally. Thank you. Yes, I was asleep. No, I didn't get up very early this morning. But you know what? At 10 to 10, I was awake over there, sitting over there watching my screen. I was watching a Facebook, some Facebook training, and obviously I just drifted off. Good news today, they've moved your son out of ICU onto a ward. One happy mummy tonight. Excellent, Janice, that's really good news. Hi Emma, hi Jane and Richard. Your anniversary today, 34 years. Oh, that's lovely, that's great news, Sally. Your tablets are knocking you out. Well, my tablet, as in this tablet, is not doing anything. I don't know what's the matter with it. Wait a minute. Let's see whether I can. I can't get it going and I won't be able to see the comments very well. Oh dear. I wonder. Hang on a minute, folks. I don't know. I'm going to have to rely on watching them on here, which is not easy. It is all that fresh air. I was out there all afternoon and I was I've been tidying up all the pots, and I have been you just woke up in the chair, so did I. The tablet's on charge. Yes, it's telling me it's 49% charge, but it's not letting, it's now not doing. Oh, here we are. Oh, it's all right, it's decided it's coming on. Look, here we go. It was obviously being a bit sleepy too. There we go. So I will just we need to get out the party poppers, because we have party birthdays to celebrate today. And so there we go. Let's have a look. It's just taking its time. So yeah, so I've been hi Noel. It's been, there we are. We're in business now by the looks of it. Whoops, let's have a look. There we are. Tablet is starting. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Tablet. I don't know. Poor Ruby's so tired. She's been doing all that work because she's got to move house soon. She's coming down to the Isle of Wight. Very exciting, but very, very, very demanding of time, isn't it? So there we go. If so, take it off charge and then try turning it on, as some tablets don't like turning on while on charge. All right, okay, I've had it on. I've had it turned on when it's on charge before, but obviously it's having a funny 5 minutes. But now I've taken it off charge and it's working. So there we go. That might be a bit better. Hello, Helen. Nice to see you in. Are you new here, Helen? I'm not quite sure whether you've been before, but lovely to have you. Right, let's... oh, dear, oh, dear. Right, let's have a look. Oh, let's see. I think, is it letting us know? Wait a minute. Let's see. Is it telling me I'm live? I can't see. Wait a minute. Oh dear. There we are. Oh, right, there we are. I'm live now. I can find it. I've got it. There we go. Just coming up. Whew. Right, okay. Let's have a look. There we go. Got the comments now. Right, that's it. Oh, and you know what? I got bitten the other day. On the day that I came back from my holiday, I had to sit at Waitrose and wait for a bus. And while I was there, somebody was chatting to me, and she put her coat round her. She said, I said, are you cold? She said, no, I'm getting bitten. And I didn't notice that there were lots of gnats, and I've been bitten all over, and it's very uncomfortable. But there you go. Anyway, right, so let's... Here we are. I can see all the comments now. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, so... There we go. Right, Chantel's in. Evening. So you might not stay late today. You have to do something sad tonight. You're quite emotional. Okay, very sorry about that, Chantel, but sending you lots of love and hugs as usual, you know, and the community will be doing that too. So there we go. Right, and poor Andrew had a sad thing tonight as well. His lovely fairy walk that he'd done, some people have destroyed it. You know, he had all this wonderful fairy trail set up, and some very unkind people. There are some unkind people in the world. There are also a lot of very kind people, and in our community we have a lot of kind people. Unfortunately, not very kind people around Andrew's trail, and so really, really sorry about that, Andrew. That's not kind, but you know, just focus on the kind people in this group for now, and hopefully you'll feel a bit better soon. But that's not, you know, not very nice at all when you've worked hard to do something that entertains the people and then somebody comes along and destroys it. But you know, I've had things that happen in my world often like that. There's people there waiting to destroy the good that some people do, and you just have to, you know, don't let it spoil your personality. Don't let it make you stop doing kind things. because that's what these people want. They want you to stop doing those nice things. So just take a big deep breath and have a think and see what you want to do next. So really sorry. Lots of us obviously sending you lots of love up there. Tegan's reminding us it's her birthday tomorrow, but it's not your birthday today. Today it is Wendy's birthday. It's Logan's birthday, and it is Logan being Marianne's son, and it is Princess Lambert's birthday. So let's get the birthdays done straight away. We'll do 3 party poppers, shall we, for 3 people. So I'm going to sing once and do 3 party poppers. All right, there we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Wendy. There's one for Wendy. Happy birthday, dear Logan. He's tucked up in bed fast asleep, but Marianne can tell him. So that one's for Logan. And this one is for Princess Lambert. Don't know if she's in the broadcast, but there we are. So there we go. Happy birthday to you. So there we are. Lots of birthdays today. And then tomorrow we will be celebrating Tegan's birthday. Look what a lot of mess I'm making around my flat again. I cleared up before I went away. So there we go. Right, let's have a look. Right, sorry. I'm just trying to catch up on the... yes, but poor Ruby's saying it's really difficult to get packed up the house when she's working full time, and she hasn't got much time off before she moves. So Ruby, you know, lots of love over there. Sending you lots of love. Can't help you pack, but I can send you lots of love. So there we go. Right, let's see. You only had a week to move and you had to work too, Sarah was saying. That's right, I remember, Sarah, when you moved. There we go. And Richard's saying, thinking of you, Chantel, in whatever situation you're going on in. But lots of love coming your way as well. There we go. And Sarah's saying Marcus's parents got married the day before Tegan was born. So it's their wedding anniversary today, is it? I take it. So happy anniversary to them as well. Let's see. Not retiring, still the same job. Absolutely. There we go. Hello, Carol. And good evening, Ailey. So how has everybody been, and what have you all been doing today? Whoops. Hang on. No more comments. Are there no more comments? I can't believe there's no comments. Has the tablet just stopped working? Or are there no more comments? Let's have a look. Let's shift this up. Oh, no. This is ridiculous because there are more comments and there's more people coming in. So so we've got Helen coming in. Nice to see you. The comments on here are not the same as the comments up there. How silly. The live has cheered you up tonight after your fairy tale has been trashed. Never, yes, always good to come into the broadcast, Andrew. So I don't know it's lagging. Something's going strange here with the tablet. Never mind. No, I'm not on any other medication that I'm not normally on, Carol. So I'm tired because I've been doing the garden, and so I've been pootling about. I've been taking out old plant, deadheading, doing a lot of deadheading, doing some removing of plants so that I could get the pots ready. I ordered some winter flowering pansies before I went away, and they came while I was away. So my brother managed to keep them alive for me. And of course I had to plant them up. And if any of you watched my broadcast this afternoon, you will have seen a great big fat slug sitting in the middle of those pansies. So I gave him a little poke. I didn't hurt him. I gave him a little poke out and just pushed him out into there's a blackberry bush across the road, and I put him in the blackberry bush. I didn't hurt him, and so he's obviously munching his way through the blackberries now. Hi, Patricia, nice to see you. Jane Gascoigne is in, lovely to see you. Julie's in, lovely to see Julie as well. Some of you are new people coming in. If you're new, let me know where you're coming in from. Lovely to have you here. So there we go. Yes. Oh, Sarah's saying it's the 34th wedding anniversary today. That's lovely. So I think what's happened, I don't know, that there's not as many comments on the tablet as there are up here. So this is really strange things going on. So I don't know what's happening. Oh, hello, Kathleen. Kathleen's in as well. Let's see. Right. Let's have a look. Right, so, sorry folks, I'm trying, because the tablet didn't start straight away, there's more comments over here than there are on the tablet, and I'm just trying to catch up and see if, hello Marie, are you new here? I'm not sure whether I've seen you before, but lovely to have you all in here in the Golivegranny community. So there we go, let's have a look. Michaela's in and Linda's in. It's your birthday is it your birthday as well, Helen, today? It says your birthday, good luck, but are you talking about your birthday being today, or is your birthday when Ruby's moving? I can't see because it's not coordinated the comments. I can't see. Sorry about that. If it's your birthday, we'll sing again. So let me know if it is. And Andrew's saying that this group's been very supportive. Yeah, absolutely. We are very supportive. Amanda's in. Hello, Amanda. Nice to see you. I think you're new here. I don't think I've seen you before. Lovely to have you in. Oh, that's right. Yes, Sally's got a big 34th wedding anniversary today. So, Sally, absolutely fantastic. 34th wedding anniversary. Congratulations. Let's do a party popper for your anniversary. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary, Sally and hubby. Happy anniversary to you. I don't know what your hubby's name is, Sally. Sorry. But there you go. Look, we'll have another party popper because we can. We can go mad with the party poppers. Why not? Yeah. Oh, Janet's tired and a cat is on. Yes. Poor Leanne and Janet. They had an issue with the cat today, and the cat had to go to the vet. But fortunately, the cat is on the mend slowly. So that's good. There we go. Happy birthday from Scotland. There we go. Right, it's great. Yes, absolutely, Kath. Kath's saying, Andrew, don't let them get you down. Onward and upward. That's how we have to be. You know, there are some people there being difficult. Hello, Natasha. Golivegranny does love a party popper. Or 2 or 3 or 4, don't I, Natasha? There we are. That's my daughter. I've still got quite a lot of party poppers in the drawer. I still look. I've still got more. People keep giving me party poppers, which is wonderful. Members of the community have bought me party poppers. Several members of the community bought me party poppers. So we've still got a lot there, and it's nice to celebrate. Now, the tablet, for some reason, the comments are stuck on the tablet, so I don't know what that's all about. But let's see if we can just keep looking at the comments on here. Yeah, Yvonne's saying, put it back, don't be beaten. Just show them that you're not going to be beaten. Just keep going again. I know it's very frustrating, but just, you know, I mean, I've had a lot of issues online. Obviously your issues are out there in the big wide world out there. I've had loads of issues online. I'm not allowing anybody to beat me. You know, you just have to keep on keeping on. That's one of my favorite phrases. And you know, you must just try and put it all back, because don't forget, you've done it for the lovely people, and the lovely people want it. So, you know, just ignore the horrible ones and just think they're sad. They've got very sad lives, and, you know, they can't be feeling very good about what they've done. So there we go. Good night, Corrie. Corrie's obviously tired and off to bed. Night, night, Corrie. There we go. I should learn how to make party poppers. Perhaps I should, Yvonne. I've been looking at, I was looking at things today for different crafts coming up. there are various things I was looking at online today. So I did some looking online, and then I went in the garden and did lots of gardening. And I sat down and I did a bit of knitting. I did some gardening. So I've done all sorts. I've done a bit more of the of Big Ben. I'm knitting Big Ben at the moment. For those of you new into the broadcast, lots of us in this group are knitters, and every fortnight, or knitters and crafters, should I say, and every fortnight we have a new theme. And the theme that came out on Friday night was landmarks, which is one of the more challenging themes that we've had. You know, we had some very easy themes, and then we had landmarks. So I have a wonderful book called Knit London, and in Knit London, there's Big Ben. So I'm knitting Big Ben at the moment. And as I say, I don't know what's going on with these comments, because they're not moving. Not moving. I don't know what's going on with that. I might switch it off and switch it on again. Let's do that. Let's see if it works if I do it again. Don't know whether it will. Yes, excellent. It's moved again. So it combines your love of puzzles and outdoors. I'm not quite sure what that is, Richard, but what you're replying to. But anyway, don't go down the oldie rabbit hole, Lynn. I'll try not to. I go down too many rabbit holes. Hello, Glynis. Nice to see you in. Right, okay. I'm glad you suggested Big Ben. The fairy doors will be put back or replaced. I'm not giving up, as so many of the community love spending time over the past few days with their kids, looking at the doors. Excellent. That's really good. Good fighting talk, Andrew. That's, you know, we're here for you. We're all... oh, right. Okay, you're geocaching. You're replying to Andrew. Do you know what? You see, the comments are doing... They're trying to fox me, because... I hadn't got much coming up on the tablet, and then I got things coming up here. But Yvonne's saying I should learn how to make party poppers. I'll have to have a go at that. Hello, Natasha. Nice to see you there. It just suddenly said hello after I'd already said hello to you. I don't know what's going on. All right, okay. Happy birthday, Wendy, and the Princess Lambert, and Logan. Logan is Marianne's son. But he's tucked up in bed at the moment. But I did sing to him on Marianne's message earlier, and she said he was asleep, but she was going to show him in the morning. Hello, Susan. Lovely to have you here. Are you new, and where are you coming in from? Do let us know where you're all coming in from. You saw the slug. Sally saw the slug. It was a massive slug, and it was sitting right in the middle of my pansies, my pansy plug plants. It was most uninvited, so I made it homeless. It wasn't going to sit in my plug plants, so I moved it, and I've now planted up the plug. I planted up the plug plants, so the garden is going to start sort of blooming with the autumn and the winter flowering things. I've been looking online. Of course, I'm an affiliate for various different businesses, and on Amazon and on some of the gardening things, they've got some wonderful plants. So I'm looking and seeing which plants to get. Hello, Graham. Nice to see you. Where are you coming in from? Hello, Kaz. Nice to see you, Kaz, as well. There we go. Hang on a minute. I'm just going to have a drink of my orange. There we go. Comments seem to have got stuck on the tablet again. Hello, Adrian. Yes, it is sad when some people spend, other people destroy what people have made. But you know what? You just have to keep on keeping on. Put your head up. Just put the horrible bit behind you, and just go on doing the nice things for the people who care. That's what it's all about. Slug. Oh, yes, Tasha, slug. It was horrible. It was massive. It was a massive, big, fat slug. If she did it on, she might blow up the community. I think that's in response if I start making party poppers. Who knows? Who knows? Richard's saying they have a fox in the garden we nicknamed Charles after old comic strip in local paper. It also featured an aggressive rabbit called Attila the Bun and a badger called Gillet. I like it. You're an hour outside Glasgow in Scotland. Lovely to have you in, Graham. We have a lot of people coming in from Scotland these days. Lovely to be represented in that part of the world. Hello, Dan. Dan's in as well. Dan, of course, works in a museum and loves us knitters to make things for the museum. At the moment, I think he's still are you still wanting medals, Dan? And obviously he's also wanting poppies for the Remembrance Day thing. I'm also wanting poppies. I've decided to yarn bomb the Golivegranny community garden. So I think we should have some poppies out there and make a lovely poppy display in the garden. So Dan's saying yes, please. He does want those the medals and the poppies. So please, anybody who wants to help, let him have some of them. But I decided, you know, hello Laura, nice to see you in. You must be new here, I think. Lovely to have you. Let us know where you're coming in from. Sally's husband is called Pete. Hello, happy anniversary, Pete. I'm glad that I know that now. Sorry, it's a bit difficult when I don't know the name. Sorry. Dan's saying they've received just over 100 medals. So people have knitted or crocheted 100 medals for the display in the museum. So that's wonderful. And Andrew's saying his friend Elizabeth loves to feed the foxes from her flat in Glasgow. She feeds them nearly every day. She also borrowed some land from council at the side of her flat and feeds birds. Well, that sounds lovely. Hello, Keith. Hello, Wendy Holden coming in. Richard's saying it's an excellent idea to do a display. So yes, so I would love to have poppies. If some people will do some poppies for Dan and some people do poppies for the Golivegranny community garden. It was lovely being out there today because of course I've been away for a fortnight and so I haven't seen all the neighbours going by, and so today they were all chatting away to me again, and they'd obviously missed me while I was away on my fortnight's holiday. My brother did some of the gardening. The people next door did a lot of, not gardening, watering. The people next door, the little boy next door and his mum and dad watered the garden while I was away. My brother did a bit of watering as well when he came by, and he said even the people walking past were talking to him while he was watering the garden as well. Yvonne's granddad used to do slug baths of beer. Yes, I've heard that people try and get rid of the slugs in the beer. I didn't want to hurt the poor slug. He hadn't really done anything much to me. He hadn't even destroyed my pansies, fortunately. And so I had no grouse with him other than I didn't want him sitting in my plug plants. So there we go. Carol, you make a smile. You don't need any beer for sure. There we go. Wait a minute. Carol must have made a comment I missed. There. Oh, love making a slug bath made of beer. At least they cross over the rainbow bridge very happy. Yes, you do make people giggle. There we go. Perhaps you've been taken in because if I add your age and your birth date from last year, it comes to 2019. Yes, and some people were saying it came to 2020. There was a thing going around that if you added your birthday and your birth year, it came to 2020. And then I saw people disagreeing with it. So I don't know. I wasn't interested in it. Did you hear the big announcement from Boris tomorrow? No, I didn't. What did Boris say about tomorrow? Not another announcement. What's Boris been saying now? I wonder. Hang on. I don't know what. Hello, Adele. Nice to see you in. Do let us know where you're coming in from. So Patricia was saying yes. If everyone adds their age to the year they were born, it adds to 2020. But she's saying hers didn't. It added to 2019. I don't know what that. It only happens every 1,000 years apparently, but it didn't happen for everybody. Some people were just disagreeing with it. You've just ordered a load of poppy seeds for the community. You've just ordered a big load of poppy seeds for the community garden. Oh, have you? That sounds lovely. How nice, Sarah. Thank you. Whoops, hang on. Wait a minute. It's the comments. I got stuck again. Richard's granddad was teetotal. He was an ARP warden during the Second World War, so had to keep alert. My dad was a teetotal. He signed the pledge. I mean, I personally don't drink very much, not very often, just occasionally. Probably more when I'm with my daughter, because she likes to give me a glass of wine every now and again. Right, Kath says we were due another announcement from Boris and she's rolling her eyes. So do let me know. No, Sarah, I spent ages and ages looking for your item. Now, Sarah sent, a long time ago, Sarah ordered something for the Golivegranny community garden. And it finally arrived the other day, but I've had so many things arrive since I've around the time I went on holiday or came back from holiday, and I still haven't found it. But I tell you what, see, I've got a lot. It's a pink mold that she sent me, and I found this, and I think Corrie sent me some as well. So I've got a snowflake ready for Christmas. So anybody watching in new, I do a lot of craft work, and I've been doing some cement craft, and I've been using moulds, and lots of people have been sending me moulds in, and so we've now got Christmas moulds. So we've got a snowflake, we've got a Christmas bauble, we've got a Christmas tree, and then I've got a whole pile of Halloween ones here, there. And I must get my cement out of the garage tomorrow and have a go. I did look at it today. There's a whole pile down there that Rachel sent me. I'll not pull them all up now because I'm getting a bit snowed under on my desk. It's getting a bit full up. And then there's another little one there that's got tools on it. But the one that Sarah gave me, it's a small round one like this. It's around here somewhere, but so's a lot of other things. And it's got little fairies on it. And I will try and find it. I did have a good look today. But as I say, there's so many bits that I've come back from holiday with, and all sorts of balls of wool and all sorts of everything here, and it's obviously got tucked under something, but there we go. The tablet, yeah, try switching it on and off. I did that, but it wasn't very good. Right, let's see. Right, the age and year works for everybody you can think of so far. Just been knitting your new yarn shawl. That sounds lovely, Caroline. Dan, yes, think Boris is going to lock down over half term. Right, okay. Pauline's saying, what would I do if I find the slug back in my garden again tomorrow, or the snails who might feed on your plants overnight? I shall evict them again. I shall just evict them again. Sorry, that's a bit up like that, isn't it? I'll evict them. They're not welcome in my garden. I don't mind them going over there. Right across the road, there's a huge, there's a big area there. There's a big blackberry bush, and there's a lot of area over there. So the slugs and the snails can stay over there and leave my garden for me. The seeds are coming between Wednesday and Friday. Thank you so much, Sarah. That's very kind of you. That's lovely. Some people put salt on slugs to remove them from the garden. Yes, but I didn't want to kill the slugs. I didn't have any need to kill them. So I don't want to put salt on them. I'm just going to move them to the community, the outer community, rather than the community garden. So that's what I decided I wanted to do. So thank you very much, Sarah. That's ever so kind of you. Yvonne's saying hers works if she adds her birth date and that. So let me see. So if I add mine, so what am I supposed to do? The year? Yes. So I was born in 1950 and I'm 70. So that works for me, doesn't it? 2020. Absolutely. You love all the moulds. Yeah. Andrew, I've got so many now and I'm absolutely loving it. There's lots. I'll try and make up some more of the I'll make up some more cement and make some more things. Of course, I've got all the lovely little houses. But for those of you new, hang on, I'll get them because they're just down here. Whoops. So cement craft was something I started new just not long ago. And look, I've got lots of lovely little cement houses, and these are going to be fantastic as a little Christmas village. And I've got lots of paints. Corrie sent me some paints, and I've got all sorts of paints, and I've got shiny paints, and I've got glitter, and I've got all sorts. So these little houses are going to be fantastic. I've still got some garden gnomes to paint. Some of them are painted, of course, already, and some of them need to go out in the garden because I haven't actually put any garden gnomes out yet. But I needed to weatherproof them. I needed to make them waterproof. So once I think this one is now waterproofed. So some of them are waterproofed and will make their way out into the garden. So there we go. That's it. So you've gone through your whole family and friends, Yvonne, and it's worked for everybody. So everybody doing the maths tonight, everybody adding up all the birthdays and things. So let's see. Be careful with poppy seeds if you're going on the mainland again, as they give some results as heroin for sniffer dogs. You can see it, can't you? Golivegranny arrested. Oh dear. I'm not going to take the poppy seeds with me, okay? I'll keep the poppy seeds here. And anyway, I don't think I'll be travelling for a long time now because of all the rules, the COVID rules and things. So I don't think but you can imagine it, can't you? You'd have to all come and vouch for me that I wasn't really, into drugs, but of course, poppy seeds, well, there you go. I don't want any sniffer dogs sniffing anything from me. Carol's husband's uncle was in the dad's army one night. He was meant to watch a massive crater made by a bomb. He fell asleep only to be woken by a bus falling in the hole. Oh my goodness, no. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Did he get into trouble? I bet he did. Did I buy anything nice with my £5 voucher from Hobbycraft? Oh yes, I was showing them last night. Perhaps you didn't see, or last night and the night before. I bought a few bits and pieces. So this is a cake board that was in this. I like bargains, so I found that in the sale, and that will probably have some sort of Christmas decoration on it. So that will be the base for a Christmas decoration. And I haven't got all the bits here, Andrew. I did do it on another broadcast, but I bought some orange hair and some purple hair, and it's craft hair. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it yet, but it's always useful to have in my craft box. Whereas the story I told was when my sister got married, I made her wedding cake, and I put a bride and groom on the top, but the only little bride I could get back then, because we didn't have the internet and all the availability, and I had a little doll that had blonde hair, and my sister's not a blonde, she's a brunette, and so I tried everywhere to get hair, not orange hair or purple hair, but I tried to get hair to make her brunette, and in the end I couldn't get it. I think I had to do it with brown wool. I think I had to make her hair the night before her wedding. Can you imagine? There I was trying to make brown hair on the bride. But those are the sort of mad things I do. So that was part of what I spent in Hobbycraft. My daughter was with me in Hobbycraft, and as many of you will know, while I was away over the last fortnight, I finally finished a cardigan that I started for her back at the beginning of the year. And then we went in Hobbycraft, and she bought a ball of wool and said, "Here, Mum, will you knit this for me?" She'd actually bought it to try and knit. She's not a knitter, but she wants to be. She wants to have a go. And it was some sort of a little shawl, cowl-type shawl thing that goes around the neck. And so she bought it thinking that she could make it. And then she looked at the pattern, and it looked a bit complicated. So she handed it to me and said, "Mum, will you do it?" So there we go. So that's it. So hello, Leanne. Nice to see you. Hope your visit to the vets today has been very successful. You did tell me that you've got medications for your pet, so hopefully getting better all the time. There's a flower that repels slugs. You'll look it up. That would be nice to know, Richard, because I don't want to put salt down. I don't want to repel them in that way. Try eggshells in the pots, as they don't like going over the shells. I know. Also eggshells and also bark and mulch around them. But the thing was that my brother had taken the plant. What happened? I ordered the plug plants about 3 weeks before I went away, forgetting that they wouldn't dispatch them straight away necessarily. So of course they dispatch. I then tried to ring up and say, look, I'm going away. I don't want them coming while I'm away. Anyway, I had missed the pansies were already on their way. The polyanthers had not yet been dispatched. So they held on the polyanthers. So they haven't arrived yet. But the pansies came. But because I've got that wonderful new doorbell that you as a community paid for, that Ring doorbell, I was able to see the delivery person trying to deliver the pansies to me, and I was able to talk through my doorbell from wherever I was in the mainland, saying, please can you take those plants to next door? So I took them to next door, and then I rang next door because I have their phone number, and I said, could you open the box and keep the plants alive for me? Well, she said, I'll try, but I'm no gardener and I can't promise. So anyway, you know, this is a purchase I'd made, so I was obviously wanting the plants to stay alive. So my brother was checking on my flat while I was away, and I said to him, could he go next door and get the plants, and could he take them home and water them? So that's what he did, and then he brought them back the other day. When he brought them back, I just put them down in the garden in their little trays, and that's as far as I got when the slug decided it was going to make, you know, it's going to make its resting place in the middle of that little tray. But anyway, they're not in little trays anymore. I've potted them up. And as I say, hopefully the slug is still on the other side of the road. So there we go. I could make a mini fairy garden with them. One of the things I want to do is do something around fairies in the garden as well. Absolutely, Andrew. Put varnish on them to help. Oh yeah, I have. Actually, I've got a sealant. I've got a sealant that I've painted over the top, and some of the gnomes have got sparkle on them as well. But we've then sealed over the top of the sparkle, so they will be going in the garden. And then I will take some pictures and I will show you. So just there we go. Let's have a look. Right. Kath's saying it would be funny, but maybe keep the poppy seeds at home. I think so. I don't want to. Can you imagine? I think I'd probably live stream if I was getting arrested, and then I'd probably get into more trouble because I was live streaming while I was being arrested. I'd be in lots of trouble, wouldn't I? Andrew's loving bargains as well. We call them whoopsies, and we love looking for yellow reduced stickers. Oh, absolutely. It's all about the bargains, isn't it? Oh, if I was saying I could give my gnome purple hair and purple beards, look, that would be a different, wouldn't it? So maybe, actually, let's open one of these up, because I haven't opened them up to see what they're like. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's all individual bits. Oh no, look, it's all individual bits of hair. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have a field day with that, aren't I? It looks a bit like the party poppers when they've been popped. Let's stick it back in there, otherwise I'm going to get in a right mess, aren't I? I'm going to lose it all over the floor. Oh my goodness. There we go. Right, that would be fantastic. You love purple. Butterfly Whispers. I'll do Butterfly Whispers in a minute. I don't know where it is. I'll find it in a mo. So wait a minute, where is it? Oh, here it is. Let's do it. Okay. So we do Butterfly Whispers for what the date? It is the 20th, isn't it? The 20th of September. Here we go. And oh, it's quite a long one today. Right. So for those of you new to the broadcast, every day I try and read out of Butterfly Whispers. There's a nice a page of to be read every day. And hang on. Oh, sorry. There we go. Right. Let's have a look. It was the end of term and time for the final exam. The teacher made an interesting proposition to his students. I know many of you do not like taking exams. If you are satisfied with your grade in this class up until now and are willing to have that as your final grade, you are free to skip the exam. I'm completely serious, the teacher assured. Several students walked out of the room. 3 remained in the seats. What is keeping you here? He asked. I was hoping to use the final to get a better grade, said one student. I spent a great deal of time preparing for this exam. I'll be able to see how much I have learnt by taking the exam, said another student. I want to be totally satisfied, replied the final student. Well, said the teacher, I have to say that you 3 have just passed one of life's biggest tests. Never settle for what is good enough when you want more. You are now excused. Each of you will receive an A. So there we go. Nice words to think about, aren't they? The hair could be used as new hair for Trixie. It would take a lot of stitching on. Yeah, absolutely, Yvonne. What a mess I could make with this hair. I thought it was sort of like all joined together as hair, but no, it's not. Here we go. You've got a gnome that has a silver glitter beard and is also wearing a rainbow suit. It's in my garden from Asda. Excellent. Oh, hi, Tracy. Nice to see you in. Lovely. There we go. Let's see where we've got to. Oh, dear. Hang on. The comments are not... Oh, right. You know... Oh, yeah, Sarah says she knows what you mean because she sees them all at the time of work. Because, of course, Sarah actually works for Asda. So... let's just move those comments on. There we go. So we've caught up with all the comments. I'm going to have a little drink. You love pride gnomes and have a large girl pride gnome. Okay, okie dokie. I had a picture taken a couple of years ago. I was doing some fundraising in the lobby of Asda, and they had all the gnomes in the lobby as well, and there was a big grandma gnome, and I had my picture taken alongside grandma gnome. Marianne is saying just use the hair to chuck over a Christmas tree. That might be a good idea. I might end up chucking it somewhere because I didn't realise it was going to be so fiddly. But to be honest, it was 50p. It was in the bargain department, which is why I got it and thought it would come in useful for something. So it will be used for something at some stage, I'm sure. But you never know. So there we go. Anyway, you'll be waking Harrison up soon. Oh dear. Thirsty again tonight, like I was last night. So you're going to bed, you're feeling tired. Night, night, Carol. Well, it is late, but of course I did come on broadcast very late, didn't I? So that Granny Gnome would be fantastic for the community garden. It would be. It would be. It was quite a big Granny Gnome. Sarah's saying she's not that loud that she would wake up Harrison. I don't think you'd want to wake up Harrison at this time of night, would you? Hopefully Harrison is getting better. Harrison is Sarah's little boy, and he fell over and had a bit of an accident and got a bit bruised on his face, but hopefully that's all mending now. Got to get your bargains when you can. I love bargains. and my son, when he goes to the supermarket, he seems to find the most amazing amount of bargains. All those yellow stickers on things. It's wonderful. Why do poppy seeds affect a drug screen? Hang on. What's this? Wait a minute. Oh, right. So Richard's put a whole load. I've touched that, and a whole thing opened up with all sorts of information about poppy seeds. So I won't read that all out now, but you can read it, or I'll read it, off camera later. Sarah, has your Asda got Yankee Candle on offer? I saw an advert for them. So, and who's into candle making? It's not something I've ever done, and it's not something that's on my list at the minute, but I am thinking of various other crafts, and there were some other things I was looking at today. And in fact, that reminds me, there's something I want to order before midnight. So I can't stay on much longer because I've got to go and make an order over there on the computer. And again, it was to do with some craft stuff, which I might show you when I've got it. So Andrew loves finding bargains. Whoopsies when at the shops. Excellent. He's healing nicely. Okay, he's only lost a bit of confidence, that's all. Yes, okay, but hopefully that will build up again soon. Excellent, fellow Leo. Right, okay, there we go. Lots of love coming in there up the side. Sarah's not sure, so she's going to go and find out the answer for Yvonne. That was lovely. That's great. You know, this community is great at helping each other with the, you know, somebody asking a question and somebody will either have the answer or go away and find the answer. So that's good. So this week for me, it's more about getting in the garden, tidying the garden up, getting the spring bulbs put in. I have a lot of bulbs I was given as birthday presents, and so I need to get those planted up. Apparently, there's bad weather coming in soon, and there was even talk of snow in September, which has been very, very rare in this country. So I don't know. I hope we don't get snow down here because I want to get all the gardens sorted, but I'll do what I can do in the time that I've got. There's a craft called crystal glue jewellery that also uses mould. Yeah, I think I've seen something about that, Rachel. And of course, I've got all those lovely moulds you sent me as well. They're just down over on the shelf over there. I have to look into that. Marianne got a bargain yesterday through a group you're in, got 3 capped fountains for £9 as they were £3 each. Always good to have spares. Absolutely. I could make key rings. I could make all sorts of things, and there are various different crafts on my to-do list, including some paper craft type things as well. So it's resin craft. You just ordered. That's right, Yvonne. I remember you said you ordered a kit. So do let us know when that comes and how you get on with it, because that would be good to know. So as I say, this week it's good night. Night, Sally. So this week I will be out in the garden as much as I can be. It was wonderful out there today. It was ever so warm, and then I got quite tired of pootling around in there, out there. And just before I came in, I sat down in the chair and I just sat there. And I was just watching the birds. There's some trees just across the way. I was just watching the birds. There was a beautiful sunset across there because I haven't got any, there's no buildings over in front of me that way. And there was a beautiful sunset and the birds were flying around and the butterflies and the bees are still out there in the garden. It's wonderful. And, you know, do you ever do that? Do you ever just sit and watch and listen? I do, and I just think it was just so nice to be out there. So in the Golivegranny community garden, I must get the sign put up in the garden. If Corrie had a sign sent that says community garden, Golivegranny community garden established 2020. I haven't hung it up because it's made of slate, and I think if I hang it and the wind blows, it will smash it against the wall. So I want it actually fixed to the wall properly. So I'll find somebody who can do that for us. And so anybody watching in who's new, who doesn't know, as the Golivegranny, all sorts of things get tagged with Golivegranny, but the garden got tagged with the Golivegranny community garden because at the beginning of lockdown, in front of my flat was just a plain patch of grass and a fence that needed painting. And so the first thing I did was paint the fence, and then through the lockdown, I've changed the whole of the front garden from just grass to plants. I've had various people come into the garden and help Tracy and her family, her girls have done a lot of work in my garden. Other people have come and had coffee and socially distanced in the garden, and it's become a great meeting place out there where we can socially distance. And I've got chairs out there, and I've got a table I put out there, and I've got paths through it, and I've got vegetables, and my tomatoes have just started turning red, so I'm hoping they're going to go red before that bad weather comes. But Jackie did say if I picked them and took them in, they would go red, but in the past that never happened. They always stayed green, but we'll see. So they're on the turn now, so hopefully that will work. So let's have a look. Yvonne, it's not coming up online, but you're not in the shop till Thursday. So Sarah was just checking out something for Yvonne there about candles. Origami, have I tried it? Yes, I have. We got taught some things when you were in P7 at school by our teacher. I will have a go. I did get an origami book from World of Books recently. I got a macrame book and an origami book. So those are things on my list to try. So, you know, who knows, just not enough hours in the day to do all these things, are there? So forecast for a week is good for being in the garden. Often well, absolutely. Oh, that's great. So hopefully I can get a lot done out there. I've as I say, I've potted the pansies up. They still need to go into the final pots that they'll be in, but at the moment there are still some of the summer bedding plants, but they're all starting to go over and get very tatty, but I'm making them last as long as possible. There we go. So used to be program on TV every lunchtime when you were a kid for making origami. Oh, that's interesting. Rachel's got an origami jewelry book. That's interesting. You heard the banana peel is good for feeding tomato plants. Yes, I heard that too. Banana peels. I heard that eggshells are good because they got calcium in, all sorts of things. And when I was away at my daughter's, when she was at work, or once or twice in the evening, but when she was at work in the day and I was at home alone because the children were at school, I was watching some of the gardening programs and getting lots of gardening tips. Gardener's World was very good. Loads of top tips and hints there, so that I can continue to make the garden look lovely. But I don't know if I mentioned it tonight. I started to talk about it, but I started talking about the poppies in the garden and making a poppy a yarn bombing poppy display out here. But I don't think I mentioned that tomorrow I'm going to try and decorate the garden with bunting. Making up some bunting and finding some bunting that might be in the house already. This weekend should have been the 5th celebration of Isle of Wight Day. So 5 years ago, the sheriff, the High Sheriff of the Isle of Wight, Robin Courage, started Isle of Wight Day. And so we've had 4 Isle of Wight days. We should have had the 5th Isle of Wight Day this weekend. But apparently what the Isle of Wight County Press said was that because there's no Isle of Wight Day, decorate your gardens and your outside of your house with as much bunting as you can and send photographs in by Tuesday, close of play on Tuesday, and there will be a prize. There will be some prizes. Now, I'm not interested in the prizes. I'm just interested in taking part and having a bit of fun. But if we get some prizes, then I will probably donate them to a charity to be raffled or whatever as well. And I think probably I will pass, should we be so lucky, I will probably pass them to Tracy to use for the Kessie Kindness charity, because Tracy spent a lot of time in my garden helping me. So, it would be nice if we get them. We don't know, it would be just nice to decorate the garden. So I'm going to make some bunting tomorrow and see how I can decorate. And of course, if I do that, I will take photographs and I will live stream for you to see. Robin, an ironic name for a chef. Yeah, Robin Courage. And he was a great High Sheriff for the island. So hang on, Richard's saying some showers on Wednesday and Thursday, but sunny most days. Excellent. Well, hopefully it will be nice tomorrow and I can get the bunting done. I've got to find some of the bunting, but I'll make some bunting. And because I'm a crafty person, I can knock bunting up out of all sorts of bits and pieces. I can find various bits and pieces around to make all sorts of interesting bunting. I do have some Isle of Wight Day bunting round, because on the first Isle of Wight Day, bunting was sponsored by Red Funnel Ferries, Isle of Wight Ferries and the Hover Travel. And so they paid for loads and loads and loads of bunting for people to have free to put up around the island. And I think they've paid for it the next year as well. So I still have a lot of that, because I don't like throwing anything away. I like to recycle it. So that's what I should be doing. So anyway, it is getting a bit late, folks. So I think we need to probably finish up the broadcast. And then that will give me time to just wind down a bit. And the thing is, I was fast asleep and late for the broadcast. And then when I do the broadcast, I wake right up. And I'm not so tired. But anyway, I shall... I shall see if I can find some bunting and various bits of ribbons and all sorts of things to put out in the garden to make it a bit exciting. And then don't forget, anybody who wants to make poppies, we'll do a Remembrance Day display out here. And then I just decided that, I've just decided that we will also do... I think we'll also do a Christmas display. We'll do some yarn bombing of Christmas display out here. Hi, Catherine. So let's see. The nights are getting darker. Right. Night, Yvonne. Lovely to see you. Thank you for being concerned about me when I was fast asleep. And Corrie actually rang me and you messaged me. Various people messaged me. So I'm sorry I fell asleep, folks, but that's because I was busy in the garden and made myself tired. Anyway, I did get here eventually. Better late than never, wasn't it? So there we go. The positive energy from the community through... Oh, excellent. That's the positive energy from the community through the broadcast. Excellent. So thank you, folks, everybody, for being here. Thank you for being patient and waiting for me to arrive online, even though some of you were here 20 minutes before I showed up. But why are you not tired on... I don't know. I wake up at this time of night sometimes. So we'll see. Anyway, folks, thank you for being here. Lovely to have you. And I will do some more knitting tomorrow. So I'm going to get on with my... I'm still making a string of sausages from last week when it was edible, incredible edible week. I'm doing a project with some incredible edible stuff, but I'm not going to tell you at the moment. I will reveal it when it's done. So I've got to finish that. And then I'm carrying on with knitting Big Ben for this week's theme, which is landmarks. There we go. Night, night. Night, night, Kath. Night, night, Patricia. And everybody. So lots of things to do, lots of things to think about. No time to be idle. Glad to be back from my holiday. I love going away, but I love coming back. Positive energy of the community, absolutely. Yes, as a community, we come together and, lots of great things happen through the community. So we will keep doing that. While people keep showing up, I will keep showing up, even if I have to be reminded because I've fallen asleep. Never mind. It is what it is. Night, night, everybody. Take care. See you all very soon. Love you all. Bye.